Shots ring out in a barroom night. Enter Petty Valentine from the upper hall. She sees a bartender in a pool of blood, and she cries out, "My God, they've killed them all." Here comes the story of the hurricane, the man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Put in a prison cell but one time. He's gonna be the champion of the world. 3 bodies lying there as Patty see, and another man named Alfred Bellow moving around mysteriously. I didn't do what he says, and he throws up his hands. I was only robbing the register, man. I hope you understand. Just saw them leave, and he says, and he stops. One of us had better call up the cops. And so Petty calls the cops, and they arrive on the scene with that red light splashing in a hot New Jersey night. Meanwhile, far away in another part of town, Ruby Carter and a couple of friends are driving around. The #1 contender for the middleweight crown. He had no idea what kind of shit was about to go down, but the cop put him over to the side of the road, just like the time before that. In Patterson, that's just the way things go. If you're black, you might as well not show up on the streets unless you want to draw the heat. Alfred Bellow had a partner and a rap for the cops. Him and Arthur Dexter Red, they were just out prawning around. He said, "I saw 2 men running out. They looked like middleweights, and they jumped into a white car without a stay place." And Miss Petty Valentine just nodded her head, and the cops said, "Wait a minute, boys, this one's not dead." And they took him to the infirmary, and though this man could hardly see, he told him he could identify the guilty man. They took him to the hospital and they brought him upstairs. The wounded man looks up through his one dying eye. Say, "Why did you bring him in there? For he ain't the guy." That's the story of a hurricane, the man the authorities came to blame for something that he'd never done. Put in a prison cell but one time. He's gonna be the champion of the world. While Arthur Dexter Bradley is still in the robbery game, and the cops are putting the scoops to him, looking for somebody to blame. Remember that murder that you happened in a bar? Remember you said you saw the getaway car? You think you'd like to play ball with the law? Think it might have been the fighter that you saw running that night. Don't forget that you are white. Don't you ever forget it. Arthur Dexter read and said, "I'm really not sure." And the cops said, "A boy like you could use their brain." don't want to have to go back to jail. Come on, be a nice fellow. You'll be doing society a favor. That son of a bitch is brave and getting braver. We want to put his ass into the stir. We want to pin this triple murder on him. He ain't no gentleman, Jim. Come on, play it, Jim.
me to drink martinis and Bilskis and watch the sunrise.
While Reuben sits like Buddha in a 10-foot sail, an innocent man in a living hell. That's the story of a hurricane, but it won't be over till they clear his name and give him back the time he's done. Put in a prison cell, but one time he's gonna be the champion of the world.